Imagine awakening each morning to the gentle rays of dawn, greeted by a serene clarity of purpose that permeates every fiber of your being. This purpose, unwavering and crystalline, remains untouched by the tumultuous storms of life, undeterred by setbacks, and unswayed by the chaotic dance of the world around you. It's a state of being that seems almost otherworldly, akin to the realm of the gods themselves. Yet, such was the everyday reality for Marcus Aurelius, the eminent Roman emperor and revered Stoic philosopher whose wisdom continues to resonate through the corridors of time. Marcus Aurelius, in his personal reflections and philosophical musings, left behind a treasure trove of insights, nuggets of wisdom that have withstood the test of millennia. These writings, far from being relics of a bygone era, serve as beacons of light, guiding seekers of truth through the labyrinthine corridors of life. They offer not just a glimpse into the mind of a singular individual, but a roadmap, a blueprint for navigating the complexities of existence with grace, resilience, and unwavering resolve. Stoicism, the philosophical tradition to which Marcus Aurelius belonged, is often misunderstood as a cold, unfeeling doctrine of endurance. But in truth, it is a philosophy of profound depth, a philosophy that teaches us not merely to endure life's trials, but to embrace them, to transmute adversity into opportunity, and to find solace amidst the chaos. At its core, Stoicism is about cultivating inner tranquility, a serene calm that remains unshaken amidst life's tempests. It is about tempering the flames of emotion, harnessing the power of reason, and finding peace in the midst of turmoil. It is, in essence, a philosophy of resilience, a philosophy that teaches us to bend but never break, to weather life's storms with fortitude and grace. But Stoicism is not merely a passive acceptance of fate. It is a call to action, a call to live with purpose and intention. It is about aligning our actions with our values, living in accordance with the dictates of reason and virtue. It is about finding our place in the cosmic tapestry of existence and striving to fulfill our role with honor and integrity. In a world beset by distractions and ephemeral pleasures, Stoicism offers a guiding light, a beacon of hope in an otherwise turbulent sea. It reminds us of the enduring power of the human spirit, the capacity for resilience and growth that lies within each of us. It teaches us to find meaning in the midst of chaos, to forge our own path amidst the tumult of life. So if you find yourself adrift in a sea of uncertainty, if you long for purpose amidst the chaos, take heart. For the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and the teachings of Stoicism offer solace and guidance in even the darkest of times. Embrace the Stoic way of life, and you will find not just endurance but enrichment, not just survival but transcendence. For Marcus Aurelius, purpose wasn't merely a distant aspiration, but a tangible guiding light, illuminating every facet of his existence. It served as an unwavering compass, directing his actions from the mundane to the monumental, shaping his decisions and infusing his life with meaning. He held firm to the conviction that understanding one's purpose is not just a philosophical exercise, but a practical necessity, a force that propels one out of bed each morning, ready to confront the trials and tribulations of the day ahead. Indeed, purpose, as Aurelius saw it, was the bedrock upon which a life of virtue and integrity was built. It was the steady hand that steadied him amidst the storms of temptation, the unwavering resolve that guided him through life's myriad challenges. Yet, it was not about grandiosity or external accolades. Rather, it was about embracing the duties that life had bestowed upon him, carrying them out with dedication and integrity, regardless of the circumstances. In the modern world, however, finding one's purpose can often seem like an insurmountable task. We live in an age of unprecedented choice and distraction, bombarded on all sides by the clamor of competing voices and desires. In such a milieu, the wisdom of Stoicism assumes renewed relevance, not as an abstract philosophy, but as a practical toolkit for navigating the complexities of contemporary life. Stoicism, with its emphasis on introspection and self-discipline, provides a roadmap for peeling back the layers of superficiality and uncovering the deeper truths that lie beneath. It encourages us to ask ourselves probing questions. What truly matters to me? What am I willing to sacrifice for? How can I align my actions with my values and aspirations? As we embark on this journey of self-discovery, we are urged to pay attention to the whispers of our innermost selves, to listen to the quiet voice that speaks of fulfillment and purpose. For it is in these moments of introspection that we begin to discern the contours of our true calling, the path that beckons us forward with quiet assurance. And yet, the journey does not end with mere introspection. Rather, it is just the beginning. Armed with the knowledge of our purpose, we are called upon to live it out each day in every action and decision we make. This is where the practice of Stoic reflection comes into play, where we continually assess our choices in light of our higher aspirations, saying no to that which distracts us and yes to that which aligns with our purpose. In doing so, we cultivate the self-discipline necessary to lead a life of meaning and impact. We become architects of our own destiny, shaping our lives according to the dictates of our deepest values and aspirations. And in the process, we discover a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction that transcends the fleeting pleasures of the world. So let us heed the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius and embrace the challenge of discovering our purpose. Let us delve deep into the recesses of our souls, unearthing the truths that lie dormant within. And let us, with courage and conviction, embark on the journey of a lifetime, a journey towards a life of purpose, fulfillment, and meaning. The concept of relying on oneself in the face of life's challenges is a profound one, rooted deeply in the essence of human resilience and determination. It speaks to the inherent strength that resides within each individual, the power to confront adversity head-on, to overcome obstacles, and to emerge stronger on the other side. This idea, championed by Marcus Aurelius and echoed throughout the annals of history, serves as a beacon of hope for those navigating the turbulent waters of existence. At its core, self-reliance is about more than just believing in one's abilities. It's about tapping into the inner reservoirs of resilience and fortitude that lie dormant within us all. It's about recognizing that no matter how daunting the challenges we face may seem, we possess the strength and the resourcefulness to overcome them. This principle teaches us to trust in our own judgment, to have confidence in our capacity to navigate through life's uncertainties and adversities. For Aurelius, self-reliance was not just a virtue, it was a way of life. He understood that true strength lies not in arrogance or bravado, but in competence and a deep understanding of one's own capabilities and virtues. It is through this understanding that we find the confidence to confront life's trials with courage and conviction, knowing that we have the resilience and the inner resources to persevere. In today's fast-paced, interconnected world, the idea of self-reliance can seem both liberating and daunting. On one hand, we have access to a wealth of information and resources at our fingertips, empowering us to take control of our own destinies. On the other hand, we are bombarded with opinions and advice from every direction, making it difficult to discern our own inner voice amidst the noise. Yet, Stoicism offers us a path forward, a way to filter out the distractions and focus on what truly matters. It teaches us to cultivate a sense of inner calm amidst the chaos, to trust in our own reason and judgment, even in the face of uncertainty. Aurelius believed that this internal guidance, rooted in reason and virtue, was the most reliable counsel one could have, and he urged his followers to cultivate it diligently. By relying on ourselves, we also develop autonomy in our decision-making processes, enabling us to make choices that are aligned with our values and principles rather than being swayed by external pressures or temporary emotions. This autonomy is crucial for maintaining personal integrity and for living a life that is true to oneself. So how do we begin to truly count on ourselves? It starts with cultivating a deep sense of self-awareness, of understanding our own strengths and weaknesses, our values and priorities. It involves taking small, incremental steps towards self-improvement, setting personal goals and working towards them diligently. It means learning to listen to our inner voice and trusting in our own judgment, even when it may seem difficult or daunting. Over time, these practices strengthen our self-discipline, making us more resilient and grounded in the face of life's challenges. They enable us to confront adversity with courage and conviction, knowing that we have the inner resources to overcome whatever obstacles may come our way. For Aurelius, showing up every day was synonymous with the Stoic idea of living in accordance with nature. It was about recognizing that each day presents itself as a new opportunity, a chance to contribute to the world through our actions, no matter how small or routine they may seem. It was about understanding that it's not the grand battles or the monumental efforts that define us, but the quiet, steady dedication to daily tasks that collectively forge a disciplined life. In the end, self-reliance is not just a virtue, it's a way of life. It's about recognizing the power that resides within each of us and harnessing that power to confront life's challenges with courage and conviction. It's about trusting in our own judgment, listening to our inner voice, and staying true to ourselves no matter what obstacles may come our way. And it's about recognizing that, in the end, the strength to overcome lies not in external sources, but within ourselves. In a world inundated with a myriad of distractions, and where the flickering flame of motivation often dims swiftly, the concept of consistently showing up each day gains an even more profound significance. It's a landscape where inspiration can wax and wane, leaving one feeling invigorated one moment and disheartened the next. In such a milieu, the Stoic philosophy imparts invaluable wisdom, the importance of consistency. It's not merely the fervor or intensity of our actions that molds true discipline, but the steadfast regularity with which we approach them. This principle of consistency, as advocated by Stoicism, underscores the enduring power of commitment, the commitment to be present and engaged in the pursuit of our goals, regardless of the transient fluctuations in our motivation. It's a recognition that progress is not solely the result of grand gestures or monumental efforts, but is rather the culmination of small, deliberate steps taken each day. To embrace this ethos of consistency is to acknowledge that every day presents an opportunity, a chance to make incremental progress, to move one step closer to our aspirations. It's about seizing the present moment and making the most of it, without allowing ourselves to be weighed down by past setbacks or future uncertainties. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, expounded upon the importance of focusing on the here and now, of dedicating oneself wholeheartedly to the task at hand. He understood that true fulfillment lies not in the grandeur of our ambitions, but in the sincerity and diligence with which we pursue them. For Aurelius, showing up each day was not merely a matter of obligation, but a profound act of devotion, a commitment to living in accordance with one's principles and values. Moreover, the practice of showing up daily is deeply intertwined with the Stoic concept of mindfulness, the art of being fully present in the moment. It's about approaching each day with a sense of purpose and intentionality, fully immersing oneself in the tasks at hand, without being burdened by regrets or anxieties about the future. In cultivating this discipline of showing up daily, it's important to start small, to set manageable goals and commitments that are attainable in the short term. This could be as simple as dedicating a few minutes each day to a creative pursuit, engaging in a brief exercise routine, or spending quality time with loved ones. The key is not the scale of the action, but the consistency with which it is carried out, the unwavering commitment to showing up day in and day out. Each day that we honor our commitment to showing up, we reinforce our willpower and resilience, the very qualities that define the Stoic philosophy. It's through this daily practice that we embody the Stoic belief in personal responsibility and continuous self-improvement. We become living testaments to the idea that while we may not always control the outcomes, we do have agency over our efforts. Ultimately, the practice of showing up daily is about more than just making life intentionally difficult. It's about preparing ourselves for the unpredictabilities of life, strengthening our resilience, and deepening our appreciation for the present moment. By embracing this practice, we cultivate the discipline necessary to lead a purposeful and fulfilling life, a life lived not in pursuit of perfection, but in the steadfast commitment to showing up each and every day. In a world that incessantly beckons us with the allure of comfort and convenience, the true remedy lies within the very fabric of Stoic philosophy. It is here, within the foundational tenets of Stoicism, that we find the wisdom to transcend the confines of our comfort zones and embark upon a journey of profound personal growth. For it is often at the edges of our comfort zones where true transformation occurs, where we are challenged to confront our fears, test our limits, and ultimately emerge stronger and more resilient. The practice of voluntarily stepping into less comfortable spaces is not merely an exercise in self-flagellation, but a deliberate choice to expand our horizons, both mentally and emotionally. By willingly subjecting ourselves to discomfort, We push past the boundaries of our perceived limitations, discovering new depths of strength and fortitude within ourselves. In doing so, we not only broaden our capacity to endure hardship, but also cultivate a sense of gratitude for the comforts that we often take for granted. Indeed, the practice of voluntary hardship serves as a powerful reminder of the luxuries that we possess: the food on our plates, the roofs over our heads, the technology at our fingertips. It is through occasional deprivation that we come to appreciate the abundance that surrounds us, fostering a deeper sense of gratitude and humility in the process. Whether it be skipping a meal to heighten our appreciation for nourishment, or opting to walk instead of drive to deepen our gratitude for mobility and health, each act of voluntary discomfort serves as a potent reminder of the blessings that we too often overlook. Moreover, the practice of voluntary hardship connects us to the harsh realities faced by many individuals around the world who endure involuntary hardship on a daily basis. It fosters empathy, compassion, and a profound understanding of the human condition, grounding us in the shared experiences of humanity. By immersing ourselves in the discomfort that others face, we gain a deeper appreciation for the resilience and strength of the human spirit, inspiring us to become more compassionate and empathetic beings. So, how can we integrate the practice of voluntary hardship into our daily lives? It begins with small, manageable steps: waking up an hour earlier than usual, limiting our use of technology for a day, or choosing to take the stairs instead of the elevator. The key is not in the scale of the hardship, but in the consistency and intentionality behind it. Each act of voluntary discomfort serves as a stepping stone towards greater mental fortitude and self-discipline, empowering us to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Furthermore, the principle of distinguishing between what is within our control and what is not lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy. By focusing our energy solely on the former, we free ourselves from the burden of anxiety and worry, allowing us to approach life's challenges with a sense of clarity and purpose. This simple yet profound concept has the power to transform our outlook on life, enabling us to navigate adversity with grace and resilience. In essence, the practice of voluntary hardship is about embracing discomfort as a catalyst for growth and transformation. It is about recognizing that true strength lies not in the absence of challenges, but in our ability to confront and overcome them. By embracing discomfort, we cultivate resilience, gratitude, and compassion, ultimately empowering ourselves to lead more meaningful and fulfilling lives. So, what precisely falls within the domain of our control, as delineated by the philosophical underpinnings of Stoicism? The answer lies in a meticulous examination of our sphere of influence, a terrain primarily inhabited by our own thoughts, actions, and judgments. Within this realm, we wield a profound agency, an agency that empowers us to shape our responses to the myriad stimuli that populate our lives. It is here, in the fertile soil of our own consciousness, that the seeds of personal autonomy are sown. Conversely, the external landscape, replete with its capricious weather patterns, the myriad actions of our fellow denizens, and the tumultuous tides of global events, lies beyond the boundaries of our immediate control. It is a realm characterized by its inherent unpredictability, its resistance to the dictates of human will. Yet, despite its elusiveness, it exerts a palpable influence on the contours of our daily existence, shaping our experiences in ways both subtle and profound. Marcus Aurelius, in his timeless meditations, repeatedly emphasized this fundamental dichotomy, urging his readers to recognize the limitations of their agency and to cultivate a serene acceptance of the world as it unfolds. For to become ensnared in the snares of frustration and despair over matters beyond our control is not only futile, but counterproductive to our well-being. It is a lesson in humility, a reminder of the inherent limitations of the human condition. The practice of embracing the dichotomy of control commences with this sobering realization that while we may exert some measure of influence over external circumstances, we cannot dictate their outcomes with absolute certainty. It is a recognition that the only true locus of power lies within, the power to choose our responses, to shape our attitudes, and to forge our own destinies. Yet far from resigning ourselves to a state of passive acceptance, Stoicism impels us to regard this recognition as a liberating truth, a truth that frees us from the shackles of external contingencies and empowers us to focus our energies on that which lies within our grasp. By directing our attention inward, towards the realm of our own thoughts and actions, we cultivate a sense of agency, a sense of mastery over our own destinies. In practical terms, this entails a conscious effort to discern between that which is within our control and that which lies beyond it, a distinction that forms the cornerstone of Stoic wisdom. In the crucible of daily existence, it requires a moment of pause, a moment of introspection, before reacting to the various stimuli that confront us. It is a practice of mindfulness, of deliberate discernment, of choosing our battles wisely. Moreover, the practice of embracing the dichotomy of control has profound implications for how we navigate the vicissitudes of life. It informs not only our responses to external events, but also our attitudes towards them. By relinquishing our attachment to outcomes and focusing instead on our own actions, we preserve our tranquility and effectiveness irrespective of circumstances. It is a lesson in resilience, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. Yet this practice is not without its challenges. It demands a relentless commitment to self-awareness, a steadfast dedication to the principles of Stoicism, and a willingness to confront the discomfort that accompanies the recognition of our own limitations. It requires a willingness to embrace uncertainty, to relinquish our attachment to the illusion of control, and to surrender ourselves to the ebb and flow of life. But in embracing these challenges, we unlock a profound sense of liberation, a liberation from the tyranny of external circumstances, from the ceaseless cycle of desire and aversion, from the relentless pursuit of outcomes beyond our control. We discover, in the words of Marcus Aurelius, that true freedom lies not in the absence of obstacles, but in the ability to confront them with equanimity and grace. In conclusion, the practice of embracing the dichotomy of control is a journey of self-discovery, of self-mastery, and of self-transcendence. It is a journey that invites us to explore the depths of our own consciousness, to confront the inherent limitations of the human condition, and to embrace the profound wisdom of Stoic philosophy. And in so doing, we discover a newfound sense of purpose, a newfound sense of peace, and a newfound sense of freedom. In contrast to adopting a passive stance where one resigns themselves to being mere recipients of life's adversities, Stoicism advocates for a proactive approach, urging individuals to seize control over their perceptions and responses. This fundamental shift in mindset lies at the heart of Stoic philosophy, emphasizing the intrinsic power of one's internal state to shape their happiness and peace of mind, irrespective of external circumstances. Rather than being at the mercy of life's tumultuous events, Stoicism encourages individuals to cultivate a sense of agency and resilience, empowering them to navigate challenges with grace and fortitude. Marcus Aurelius, renowned for his Stoic teachings, underscored the importance of this principle in his meditations, reminding readers that every external event presents an opportunity for choice. How we choose to interpret and respond to these events ultimately determines our inner state and emotional well-being. By rejecting the role of the victim and refusing to allow external circumstances to dictate our inner peace, we emancipate ourselves from the shackles of helplessness, opening the door to greater personal growth and resilience. Practicing this principle begins with a process of introspection as we examine our habitual responses to challenging situations. Do we instinctively seek external factors or other individuals to blame, or do we take ownership of our reactions and seek constructive solutions? This process is not about suppressing our emotions, but rather about understanding them more deeply and channeling our energies in a more productive direction. It involves acknowledging our pain and disappointment, while recognizing our capacity to transcend them and move forward with resolve. Furthermore, Stoic philosophy encourages us to view obstacles not as insurmountable barriers, but as opportunities to cultivate virtue and strengthen our character. Each challenge becomes a test of our commitment to our values and an opportunity to demonstrate fortitude, perseverance, and resilience, qualities that lie at the core of the Stoic ideal. By embracing this proactive mindset, we transform potential feelings of helplessness into moments of choice, where we can assert our agency and shape our own destinies. Indeed, by refusing to play the victim, we embody the Stoic ideal of emotional independence, demonstrating our capacity to remain steadfast and resilient in the face of life's uncertainties. In doing so, we not only enhance our own well-being, but also serve as beacons of inspiration for those around us, exemplifying the transformative power of Stoic philosophy in fostering inner strength and resilience amidst life's myriad challenges. We embark on a journey to fortify an inner citadel of tranquility and equanimity, a bastion from which we navigate the complexities of the world with poise and clarity. This endeavor isn't about numbing ourselves to emotions or adopting an indifferent facade, but rather about attaining a state of inner balance where our well-being remains resilient amidst life's fluctuations. It's about transcending the whims of external circumstances and finding steadfastness in our core principles, regardless of the storms that may assail us. In the philosophical tapestry of Stoicism, Marcus Aurelius stands as a beacon of this principle, extolling its virtues not just as a personal discipline, but as a gateway to profound freedom and fulfillment. Central to this ethos is the concept of deferred gratification, a practice not of denial but of discernment, where we choose enduring satisfaction over fleeting pleasures. Aurelius saw in delayed gratification not a deprivation of joy, but a pathway to a deeper, more enduring contentment that resonates with our values and long-term aspirations. This practice finds resonance in the modern milieu, where instantaneous gratification often takes precedence over deliberate, considered choices. In a culture inundated with the allure of immediate indulgence, the ability to delay gratification emerges as a rare and invaluable skill. For Aurelius and his fellow Stoics, mastering this art was not merely about curbing impulsive desires, but about asserting sovereignty over one's impulses and aligning actions with reason and foresight. Indeed, Aurelius warned against the snares of ephemeral pleasures, recognizing their potential to ensnare us in a cycle of dependency and bondage. By exercising restraint and consciously opting for delayed gratification, we reclaim agency over our lives, forging a path not of momentary bliss, but of enduring fulfillment and tranquility. Implementing deferred gratification in our daily lives necessitates a shift in perspective, a willingness to forego immediate pleasures in favor of greater long-term rewards. It might mean eschewing frivolous expenditures in favor of prudent financial planning, opting for nourishing meals over fast food for sustained health, or dedicating time to study and personal growth instead of succumbing to the allure of instant entertainment. Each decision made in accordance with this principle is a testament to our commitment to self-mastery and personal growth. It is a declaration of our resilience in the face of life's temptations and distractions, a reaffirmation of our dedication to a life guided by reason and virtue. In embracing deferred gratification, we chart a course towards a more meaningful and fulfilling existence, one marked not by fleeting pleasures, but by enduring contentment and inner peace. Each of these selections reinforces the Stoic principle of prioritizing enduring benefits over immediate comfort or gratification. Furthermore, the advantages of this practice are manifold. Research in psychology corroborates the Stoic perspective, linking deferred gratification to superior outcomes in various domains, such as career advancement, education, health, and personal relationships. Individuals adept at postponing instant gratification often exhibit greater resilience in handling stress, achieving their objectives, and leading more wholesome, gratifying lives. This concept transcends mere disregard for negative feedback. It entails nurturing a mental fortitude that enables one to remain resolute in their convictions and focused on their objectives, even in the face of skepticism or doubt from others. For adherents of Stoicism, external approval or disapproval holds no sway over one's internal validation or guidance. Marcus Aurelius expounded extensively on the significance of concentrating solely on actions and opinions within one's control, asserting that true tranquility emanates from within and remains impervious to external judgments. Stoic indifference does not entail callous disregard for others. Rather, it involves maintaining an inner locus of control. It urges us to filter out extraneous noise that fails to serve our higher objectives or align with our values. Practically speaking, disregarding detractors is imperative in our contemporary landscape, where opinions abound and criticism is often a mere mouse-click away. It entails discerning between constructive feedback, which may aid in personal growth, and baseless criticism, which should not veer us off course. Stoicism teaches us to assess the source and intent of criticism we encounter. Is it well-informed? Well-intentioned? Does it resonate with our fundamental values? Furthermore, embodying this principle entails developing a robust personal philosophy capable of withstanding external pressures. It involves possessing confidence in one's decisions and actions, rooted not in arrogance, but in a profound understanding of one's values and objectives. This is the essence of Marcus Aurelius's daily practice, not merely as a ruler, but as a human endeavoring to embody virtue amidst life's complexities. The capacity to disregard detractors also fortifies our emotional resilience, rendering us less susceptible to negative opinions and more steadfast in pursuing our long-term vision. In a culture that often amplifies the importance of social validation, the ability to transcend this cycle and remain true to oneself is both rare and potent. By embracing the Stoic practice of disregarding detractors, we not only safeguard our mental well-being, but also assert our autonomy and fortitude in navigating life's myriad challenges. Moreover, cultivating this resilience requires consistent practice and reflection. It involves honing the ability to discern between constructive criticism and baseless negativity, understanding that the former may offer valuable insights for personal growth, while the latter should be dismissed with composure and resolve. This process of discernment fosters a deeper sense of self-awareness and inner strength, enabling us to navigate the complexities of human interaction with grace and dignity. Additionally, the Stoic practice of disregarding detractors fosters a sense of empowerment and agency. Rather than allowing external opinions to dictate our sense of self-worth or direction in life, we assert our autonomy and take ownership of our decisions and actions. This empowerment liberates us from the shackles of external validation, allowing us to chart our own course with confidence and conviction. Furthermore, the Stoic emphasis on internal validation encourages us to cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment that is independent of external circumstances. By prioritizing our own values and principles over external approval or criticism, we cultivate a sense of self-assurance and fulfillment that transcends the fleeting opinions of others. This inner peace serves as a guiding light amidst life's uncertainties, allowing us to navigate challenges with equanimity and resilience. In conclusion, the Stoic practice of disregarding detractors is a powerful tool for cultivating resilience, empowerment, and inner peace in the face of external pressures. By prioritizing our own values and principles over external validation, we assert our autonomy and take ownership of our lives, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with grace and dignity. However, actively selecting where to invest our emotional energy is essential. It's about not allowing external distractions to divert us from our internal dialogue, the one that truly molds our lives. This concept is grounded in the notion that much of our growth and personal evolution stems from observing and contemplating the lives of those who have mastered virtues we aspire to cultivate. Emulating wise individuals isn't merely about imitating them, but rather gleaning insights from their example to refine our own character and discernment. Despite his stature as an emperor, Marcus Aurelius frequently expressed his admiration for the qualities of others, both historical and contemporary. He viewed emulating these figures as a means of internalizing their strengths and virtues. For him and other Stoics, wisdom wasn't solely theoretical knowledge, but a practical roadmap for living well, best understood through the actions of those who have adeptly applied these principles. In the Stoic framework, selecting whom to emulate entails recognizing individuals who embody virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These could be historical figures, contemporaries, or even characters from narratives who exemplify traits like resilience, ethical integrity, and rational thinking. The crux is identifying individuals whose lives offer guidance for confronting challenges with grace and resolve. Implementing this principle today requires a deliberate curation of role models whose values resonate with our aspirations. It transcends mere admiration. It involves keenly observing how these individuals navigate their lives, make decisions, and confront adversity. Furthermore, emulating wise individuals serves to bridge the chasm between abstract philosophical concepts and practical actions. It furnishes tangible examples of how Stoic principles can be translated into daily life, rendering these ideals not only more accessible, but also more compelling as we witness their palpable impact in the lives of respected individuals. By seeking out and emulating wise individuals, we engage in a dynamic process of learning and self-improvement, constantly refining our character and aligning our actions with Stoic virtues. This practice encourages introspection and self-awareness as we reflect on how the behaviors and attitudes of our chosen role models resonate with our own values and goals. Moreover, emulating wise individuals fosters a sense of connection and community as we recognize shared aspirations and values with those we admire. It inspires collaboration and mutual support as we strive together to embody the virtues that define our chosen role models. In essence, the practice of emulating wise individuals is a profound and multifaceted journey of personal growth and development. It requires discernment, reflection, and dedication, but offers rich rewards in the form of greater wisdom, resilience, and fulfillment. By embracing this practice, we not only honor the legacy of those who have come before us, but also pave the way for our own flourishing and contribution to the world. It's a proactive strategy for personal growth that reinforces our dedication to advancement and distinction. By immersing ourselves in the influence of virtuous individuals, we establish a lofty benchmark for our own conduct and choices, propelling ourselves toward embodying the sagacity we aspire to replicate. This practice isn't simply about recounting events, but entails a profound and introspective examination of one's thoughts, actions, and responses throughout the day. It's about discerning whether these behaviors aligned with one's values and Stoic virtues, such as sagacity, justice, fortitude, and temperance. This introspective process is pivotal because it serves as a feedback mechanism that enhances one's awareness of their actions and decisions. For Stoics, the aim of this daily review isn't to dwell on mistakes or indulge in self-criticism, but to observe and adapt. It's about learning from each day's experiences and utilizing that knowledge to continuously refine oneself. Marcus Aurelius utilized this technique not only to fulfill his duties as an emperor, but also to evolve as a philosopher and human being. Incorporating this practice into modern life can yield significant benefits. It encourages us to conclude each day with a moment of serene reflection. During this time, you can pose several crucial questions to yourself. How did I confront challenges today? Did my actions align with my principles? What could I have handled better? Were there instances where I lost control, and why? Reflecting on these inquiries fosters greater self-awareness and guides you in leading a more deliberate and purposeful life. Additionally, this practice can cultivate a sense of tranquility and fulfillment at the end of each day. It enables you to address any lingering thoughts or stresses directly, rather than carrying them into the following day. As I bid you farewell, my fellow seekers of wisdom, let us pause for a moment of reflection amidst the ebb and flow of existence. As Stoic philosophers, we stand at the threshold of understanding, poised between the realms of fleeting temporalities and timeless truths. In the vast expanse of the cosmos, we are but mere specks of consciousness, yet endowed with the profound ability to contemplate our place within the cosmic symphony. Each moment is an opportunity for introspection, a chance to delve into the depths of our souls and uncover the eternal verities that guide our journey. As we part ways, let us carry with us the torch of Stoic wisdom, illuminating the path ahead with clarity and purpose. Let us embrace the inherent beauty of life's impermanence, finding solace in the knowledge that change is the only constant in this ever-evolving universe. May we cultivate the virtues of Stoicism, courage in the face of adversity, wisdom in the pursuit of truth, temperance in the pursuit of desires, and justice in our interactions with our fellow beings. Let us be architects of our own destinies, forging our paths with intention and resolve. And as we navigate the vicissitudes of existence, may we never forget the profound interconnectedness of all things. In the grand tapestry of life, every thread is essential, every moment sacred. Let us tread lightly upon this earth, mindful of our impact on future generations and the world we leave behind. So, my friends, as we part ways, let us carry forth the timeless teachings of Stoicism in our hearts and minds. Let us live each day with purpose and integrity, knowing that our actions ripple through the fabric of reality, shaping the course of history in ways both seen and unseen. Farewell, fellow travelers on the Stoic path. May your journey be filled with enlightenment, and may you find peace and fulfillment in the pursuit of truth and virtue. Until we meet again, remember to live with courage, wisdom, and grace.